Hello everybody, welcome back to Cloud Wars Minute, our daily news and commentary show. Today's episode is brought to you by Honeywell, leveraging 100 years of industrial excellence into its Honeywell Forge SaaS solutions, where it's helping industrial companies create powerful new capabilities in the cloud. So as our earnings season for Q2 is coming up later this month, I wanted to ask if Amazon and Google, with their cloud revenue, will they finally be able to combine to match Microsoft? I know that we get the impression from lots of people in the media and some analysts that Amazon is the king of the cloud, but look at the numbers here from Q1, so it's a period ended March 31st. Google Cloud had revenue of $4.05 billion, up 46%, great job. AWS had revenue of $13.5 billion, up close to 30%, great job. Combined, $17.55 billion. For the same period ended March 31st, Microsoft had $17.7 billion, so slightly bigger than Amazon and Google Cloud combined in the cloud. So I'm wondering, as we look ahead now to the earnings results that will come out later this month, to the first few days of August, for the period ending June 30th, what might we guess? And again, this is just a guess. Any of these things are all pure speculation from me or anybody else. But I think here's what the numbers are going to turn out to be. Google Cloud, my guess is $4.7 billion for the quarter. Amazon Web Services, $14.5 billion for the quarter, for a total of $19.2 billion. And I think Microsoft is going to come in right about there, but I think it's actually going to be $19.1 billion. So I think for the first time in a long time, the combined cloud revenues of Amazon and Google will exceed Microsoft for Q2. That's the quarter ending June 30th. Now, you could say that this is silly and it doesn't really matter, but I think there's been so much disinformation and inaccurate information about who is the biggest cloud company in the world. How are these companies doing? And I think one way to really illustrate this is to look at this and say, even if you take all of AWS's revenue, and I really take my hat off to them for having done a great job, and you add on top of that the cloud revenue from the fastest growing major cloud company, which is Google Cloud, 46% in the first quarter this year, it still doesn't equal Microsoft's cloud revenue. I think those lines might well cross for the quarter ended June 30th, but we'll see about that. For Microsoft, June 30th is the end of its fiscal year, so they always like to close the year with a bang, and generally in Q4 they deliver terrific numbers for their commercial cloud business. For AWS, this is the final quarter with Andy Jassy as CEO of AWS before he moves up to CEO of all of Amazon. And then for Google Cloud, their growth rate has been increasing each of the last few quarters, so they'll be eager to try to keep that pace up. We'll see what happens later this month. We'll cover that. Thank you for being with us here at Cloud Wars Minute, and I hope you have a wonderful day.